What's up, good people? It's your boy Zay, back with another video. Yes. So today I am doing my rolling 4 update. Quadruple witching is over. Hallelujah. Thank goodness. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, as well as I'm going to show the lunchbox. You're going to get a sneak, well, not even a sneak peek. You're going to get a full view of what's in the lunchbox, what I got so far. I didn't get everything I wanted, but you'll get to see what I have so far. As well as I got a few questions from the last video, so I'm gonna try to address some of those in this video as well. So we're gonna go through a couple of things in this video. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Hey, listen, in about a week, man, y'all really took me from like 600 all the way up to 800 subscribers. So I appreciate y'all. Instagram is crazy popping. Appreciate y'all. The cousins, shout out to the cousins. Real talk, man. I love y'all. Appreciate all the support. Of course, hey, look, I need y'all to like, share, subscribe to this video. We are trying to get to 1,000 before the end of the year. And without further ado, let's jump right into the video. I'm gonna start with the questions first, and then we'll get into the lunchbox. So stick with me. All right, fam. So the first question that I want to address was a few people asked me, how did I get the return on investment in the spreadsheet? And basically, the return on investment are my targets. You have to remember, we have these contracts until 2023. And if you know how options work, you know, in one day you can get 100%. So I'm holding until, you know, I hit a certain percentage target, no matter the ups and downs. I'm not, you know, some people are talking about doing puts and hedging against their position. I'm not necessarily going to do all of that. I'm just kind of holding for the 2-year mark. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, or whenever I hit my profit target. So those are just my targets. Now, just because I have those profit targets, it doesn't mean I want to necessarily get it, right? Because we know, based on historical data, and if you've been watching the Come Up series, the average return is 500 to 750%. I'm just shooting for the upper target. If I get 500, I'll just, you know, maybe I'll set a stop loss at that point and eventually roll if I don't see I'm going to get to the 750. So again, you can change the percentage in the spreadsheets. If you guys downloaded it, you can change it. You don't necessarily have to have 750. You can go for 500. But just remember that the goal is 5x, 7.5x, or 10x. So you use 500, 750, or 10, or 1,000%. That's what you're trying to aim for when you do these long-term contracts. So yeah, so that's basically how the ROI was calculated. It's just my target. It doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to get there, but you know, if my target is 500 and I get to 475, would I roll? Probably so, if I'm running out of time. So it just depends. You have to, you know, weigh your risk and your reward. So that's how the ROI, or that's answering the question on the ROI. All right, the second question that I got was strike price. And is it better to be in the money or out of the money when buying these calls, right? So first, I want to put emphasis that you're buying 2023 contracts. So you're getting a lot of time. Like, I can't stress that enough. You're getting a lot of time, right? Now, the second thing I would say is if you want to buy in the money, they're really just going to provide you with a little bit more cushion. It's like less risk because the likelihood of the ETF or whatever you buy getting to that strike is a little bit higher because it's a lower price. Whereas if you buy it out of the money, it's a higher price. So it's going to take a little bit more time for it to get to that price. So that's basically the difference. The third thing I would say is that let's say you use the strike price formula and you get a strike price. As long as you're in the $10 range, you're probably fine. So like say if you did XLK, you got 131 is I think what I came up with. And then you did the 130 or 140. You're within the $10 range. I think that's fine. Like that's, if you do 130, less risk, a little bit more cushion, 140, you know, it's got to get there, but trust me, we all know XLK gonna get there, right? So it doesn't really, you know, make a difference. And then I would just say it probably depends on your risk appetite and your budget, because I will say the 130 is probably gonna be a little bit more expensive because it is in the money versus the 140 that's gonna be out of the money. It's gonna be a little bit cheaper. So it depends on your budget and your risk tolerance. But again, you got 2.5 years, you know, 2 years to hold this thing. So time. You're buying time. I'm going to keep stressing that because I really want y'all to understand that. Like, don't get caught up in the short term right now. Think about in 2 years when you go to roll that thing. Oh, so the third thing, right? So talking about rolling, right? People ask me, when do I plan to roll? It depends. I plan to roll when I hit my targets or when I get close. Like I might start to shave, um, or maybe I might just go ahead and roll and buy more time. If whatever the latest contract is, I can potentially roll into a later one, and I don't have to roll all of it. So I can roll and take some profit off. So, he showed us, I forgot, oh man, I'm gonna tag the episode up here because I'm gonna go find it and it's gonna pop up here. But he showed us how to roll. So I'm just gonna roll whenever I hit my target, and maybe I'll just take some off the top, and just maybe buy less contracts and have some money on the sideline. So that's basically when I plan to roll. So to be honest, it would be whenever I hit my target. So if it's summer of 2021, I might take it, even though it's a year early. That's just what I would do personally. But maybe it takes 2 years for me to hit my target, and then I'll take it and roll. So it just depends, man. You gotta just give it time and see what happens. I would also say that it also offers you a good opportunity to rebalance. You know what I mean? So as time progresses and we get to say 2023, like there's going to be new stuff popping. So you definitely want to rebalance, make sure you're still looking towards the future and positioning yourself the right way. So that's what I would do with rolling. So it just kind of depends whenever you hit your target or your time frame. So hopefully I answered that question. Now what we're going to do is we actually going to get into the lunchbox. Now we're going to get into the lunchbox. That's what I wanted to do next. So I answered the questions. Now let's get into the lunchbox. So I went shopping Thursday. I waited. I know a lot of people bought it, jumped in Monday, but Monday was a green day. Plus my money in E-Trade hadn't cleared yet. I'm still transferring money, so I was kind of stuck. But that actually kind of worked out in my favor. But so I went shopping Thursday. I did a little bit of shopping on Friday too, but that was for long term. Sorry about that. But yeah, so let's jump into the lunchbox for the rolling fours. And I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there. This is not investing advice. Invest at your own risk. You know what I'm saying? This is just personally what I do. And I do have some swing trades. I am still a swing trader, so you're gonna see those too. So I took out some positions that I like going into October. So let me share my screen, and I'm gonna also walk y'all through my rolling forward update. So this is my spreadsheet, my roadmap. So far I've invested $28.75 into rolling forward contracts, and I'm aiming for 750%. So if you want, I can change this to 500, and then I can play with it, but I'm going for 750. So by March of 2022, I'm expecting a 750% return, which would net me $21,000, right? Now, again, it could happen before March 2022. It could be January. It could be the end of 2021. Whenever I hit that target, y'all, I'm looking to roll. So what I will be looking to roll to is anything that's 2023. So it may not even be September, but I'm just going to try to buy more time. So hopefully, that kind of makes sense as far as how I will make it work. So this is just estimations, you know what I mean? So anyway, I will look to roll that, and then just based alone on this one quarter, this one quadruple witching, and if I continue to just follow the plan and stick to the script and continue to roll, that would net me by 2025 over $500,000. And this is with 500% 500% return. So off of just what I've done so far. So this is how, and then I'm just going to keep updating this, and y'all will come with me on my journey. And as we go through the quarters, y'all will see how it adds up and see where I'm projected. And it's going to be fun as hell. I can't wait. So this is what I'm projected. So let's go look at the lunchbox. Yeah, hold up, my bad. Yeah, I'm there. So let me make sure we good money. Yeah, we good money. All right, so the lunchbox. So I'm down right now. I'm down, but it's all good. So here is my rolling forward. So I went XLB. This is a little sleeper. I went XLI, new edition, and of course we had to go to parent. I went XLK. See, they still holding up some of my bread too, man. And then these are my swing trades. I like Goldman Sachs, and then Las Vegas Sands is a casino play. So these are two plays, but that's not the emphasis of this video. I want the video to be the emphasis on rolling fours. So as y'all can see, with XLK, I went 130, 2023. XLI went 85. XLB, I went 75. And so I paid $14.50 for my XLK, $8.50 for my XLI, $5.75 for my XLB. So that's the lunchbox, man. And basically what I'm gonna probably do is, I don't know if I'm gonna do like weekly updates. It'll probably be every, maybe at the end of the month, just because I really don't want to. I probably, because I will be swing trading, you probably will be seeing these updates. So it'll be fun. We'll see how it grows. I ain't tripping. But for people who might be down, listen, we got 853 days. That's a lot of time. And see, I still got 42 days on these contracts, so I ain't tripping. So yeah, that's what I went with. Let me see. Okay, so what I'm missing, right? Excuse me. I'm missing SMH. I'm gonna definitely try to grab some SMH. And then I got another sleeper pick that I'm gonna save for the next video. So if y'all wanna know what the next sleeper pick is, y'all gonna have to watch the next update. But y'all gonna be like, okay. So yeah, so this is what I'm working with, man. Definitely comment below what y'all working with. I wanna know which, what y'all went for y'all rolling fours. What contracts y'all rolling with, what strike price. We in this together. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the cousins, of course. But yo, that's the video. That's pretty much it. I answered the questions. I showed y'all the lunchbox. That's where we at. You know what I mean? Until the next video, I'm gonna provide an update. Definitely make sure y'all follow me on IG at First Gen Wealth Building. I live in my stories, drop mad gems there. Of course, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to this video. And as always, man, I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. Stay blessed. Peace out.